Welcome to Mindful Movement with AARP Alabama. I'm your host, Judy Mannings, and today's session is with health educator Jerri Haslem. Folks, we want to remind you that AARP empowers people to choose how they live as they age. AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization that has over 420,000 members in Alabama. AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. I want to let you also know that AARP Alabama is committed to offering opportunities for people to stay engaged from home. The Mindful Movement series provides an opportunity for you to keep moving in the safety of your own home. Good morning, Jerri. What do you have in store for us today?
Good morning. Well, who knew that the summer has flown by like this? I mean, we just celebrated Labor Day, and I'm thinking, my goodness, what happened? But we're going to move. We're going to pretend like we just had a wonderful vacation beach, a celebration, and we're just going to enjoy today and move a little bit.
So, in other words, you're going to tell us we're going to kind of work off some of that stuff we did yesterday, right?
So we were bad. I don't think we were bad. We were just, again, Labor Day marks the end of summer, and you know what? We just enjoyed ourselves.
And that's exactly what we did. But folks, I want to remind you that before you begin any exercise routine, you should consult with your physician to make sure it's safe to participate. All right, Jerri, let's get started.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I want us to just relax today, move a little bit. I want you to grab your weights if you have them. And if you don't, that's okay. If you have canned goods or bottles of water or nothing at all, I just want you to feel comfortable and moving and enjoying this great day. We're going to get started. I'm going to take my feet out just a little bit, maybe hip distance apart. I'm going to pull in my abs, put the weight in my hips, and I'm just going to push back just a little bit, hinging from the hips, my hands on my thighs. I'm going to slide down just a little bit. My back is flat, and then I'm going to roll up. Oh my goodness, I love that stretch each and every time. Let's do it again. Remember, keep your knees soft. I don't want you to lock them out. I want them soft. Push back in your hips as if you're closing that car door and you got 2 bags full of groceries. Push those hips back. That back is flat, and just tuck and roll up. Okay. One more time. Knees are soft. Push those hips back. Come on. That back is flat and roll all the way up. There we go. Now right here, I want you to bring your feet together, and I want you to take one foot out. And although I'm going to put this on the floor, I'm just going to sit back in the hips. So I'm going to give it just a stretch, almost like a little kickstand. So I'm going to hold it right there. Yeah, let's hold it. There we go. I hope you had a great holiday. I didn't eat as much. I had some dental work last week, so I think that kind of saved me, but I love a good cookout. Let's put that other heel down, opposite. Let's sit back. Let's get this body stretched and warmed up because we're going to move it today. Yes, indeed. Roll up. Oh. Now right here, if you have your weight, I'm going to ask you to pick those up. And if you don't, you know what? That's okay. We have options all the time, okay? So right here, I'm going to take my legs out just a little bit, and I'm going to take my arms out, and I'm just going to bring it in as if I'm hugging a tree. So I'm here, and I'm just going to circle in. My knees are soft, and I'm going to circle in. Keep those shoulders down when you do that. They're not up here. The shoulders are relaxed, so it's just a big tree hug, and bring it out. Come on, hug it in. There we go. Come on. Inhale and exhale. There we go. Come on. Breathe it in and out. It's 4, 3, it's 2, and 1. Now drop those weights, pull the legs in, and this time you're going to hinge over and you're just going to alternate pulling one elbow straight back. When you do that move, I want you looking down. I want that body in line, and I don't want that arm to flare out. So when you're leaning over, hips are hinged back, you're pulling straight back. So it's almost like if someone was behind you, you would be actually punching them. I don't want those arms flared out. I want you to pull it in, okay? Let's go. Pull it back. There we go. We're alternating, bringing that elbow straight back. Relax those shoulders. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then I want you to take the arms, keep them back right here. When you keep them back, I'm gonna walk up just a little bit so I don't hit the door, and I'm just gonna extend back. Extend back. I'm gonna turn to the side just for a moment so you can see what I'm saying. When I'm here, I'm extending those arms back. They're back. I'm not swinging the arm. It's stationary, and I'm just going back, working the back of that arm, okay? So really putting the emphasis in the tricep, okay? So again, you're leaning over. I don't want you to look at me because I want you to keep your head and neck, everything in line. Those arms are back, and let's give me 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay? Working the backs of those arms. Okay? Let's take those arms right here by our waist. And here, let's go up with a squeeze. Don't roll it, just lift straight up, okay? It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Now, let's take these arms and make circles with them, okay? So when I say a circle, I'm going to take the arm out and bring it back down. So it's just going to circle halfway up and down. Really squeeze it. Take it up. There you go. Come on. Lift it. 4 more. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. And 1. Now bring those arms straight up. Come on. Roll it up. I don't want those arms to come up too high. Just bring it up chest level, okay? It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out again. Come on. Take it out. There we go. Out. Come on. Lift it out and bring it in. Don't let it drop back in. 4 more. It's 4, 3, it's 2, and 1. Straight up again. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let those arms down. Now let's go back to our triceps. So we're going to lean over. Okay. Let's alternate it first. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Straight back. 3. You got this. 2, and 1. Now take those arms back and hold them, and we're going to extend back. Okay. Let's do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Okay. Now let's do a combination. Okay. Let's move our legs and our arms at the same time. Fair enough? So right here, I'm going to start with a little bitty march in place. A little bitty march in place. I'm just going to march in place. And then I'm going to add my arms with punching it out. Taking it out, alternating. Just straight out. Don't block it. Moving those arms and feet at the same time is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Now, let's step out and bring it in. So it's just a little out and in. So we're going to step out. We're holding the weights, stepping out. Okay? You're just going to step to the side. Step to the side. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sometimes I think I have this plant too close to me, and I feel like one day I'm going to step the wrong way, but hey, be careful with your surroundings, unlike me. This time, I'm going to step forward, okay? So step forward, forward. Come on, just take it out, bring it right back in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And holding the weights when you're doing that, challenging your balance just a little bit, okay? Now I'm going to take the leg out and lift it instead of stepping out. So I'm going to lift the leg up to the side. When I do that, lift straight out, okay? If you want to, you can double the weights up. It's an option, okay? So challenging that balance just a little bit, engage that core. Let's go for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side. This plant, we're not going to be BFFs. How about that? Let's do it. Let's go. 4, lift straight up. 3, hold those weights. 2, zip up the abs. And 1. When you do that, again, just holding something, it goes against your balance, so you've got to work a little bit harder for it. And when I say that, engage those abs and make it work, okay? So let's hold it again. Opposite hand, let's take it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it out, okay? There we go. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 1. Good job. Now let's separate the weights this time, okay? Now this time, I'm going to take my legs out, okay? I've got the weights right here. I'm going to lean over, and I'm simply going to think about your shoulder coming in, and then it's up again, okay? I'm still holding the weights when I do that. And when you do this, I want you to think about it. That core is nice and engaged. You're engaging that core. So you're working that body. You're still going to have the weights in your hands when you do that. So your legs are out. You go flat. You're going over with that shoulder. If you feel uncomfortable or dizzy in any way, I don't want you to do it. If you feel like you need to put the weights down, I want you to push yourself, but I want you to be smart about it, okay? So when we're going down and we're coming straight back up, you can have, like, I don't like that move. And guess what? You don't have to go down as far, and you don't have to come back up as swiftly, okay? I'm going to alternate 4 on each side for a total of 8. Okay, let's go. It's 8. Bring it up. It's 7. Bringing it up. It's 6. It's 5. Think about that elbow going down with the back. 4. I think sometimes I miss the count. 3. It's 2. 1 more. Come on, 1 more. And 1. And when you breathe that up, you can feel that when you're doing it. And again, it may cause you to feel not as balanced. And again, we can modify that, okay? We're going to bring those legs in. So this time, we're going to take the arms straight out to the front and then straight out to the side. So here and here. So it's front and side. There we go. Get that heart rate up a little bit. When you're doing it, give me 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Now I'm going to place the weights down. Okay? And when I do that, I want you to think of a little bit of a bounce. If your knees are uncomfortable, don't do it. But I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hop with it, adding on a little cardio. If I wanted to make this even more, I would have the weights in my hands. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. There we go. Give me 2 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you do that, again, taking that heart rate up just a little bit. I know a lot of times you're like, wow, I don't know if I should be doing that cardio. I know that sometimes it can be challenging, but again, think about it in small amounts, maybe 10 minutes, maybe get it up saying, you know what, you don't have to exercise for 30 minutes or walk for 30 minutes, maybe 10-minute chunks. So just adding on to that. Or if you're watching your favorite show, hey, when a commercial comes on, get up and make it count. Okay, so let's just step with the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's a step instead of a hop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Changing from side to side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little bitty things that really can make a major difference. When you talk about cardio, when you talk about strength, when you talk about balance and flexibility, all of those things are so important. So I want you to think about those when we're doing it. Again, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and making it count, okay? Let's take our legs out again, okay? This time, I want you to think, we just bent over, but we did that with our shoulders. Now I want you to think about squatting down a little bit, okay? Putting a weight in your heels and in your hips. And when you go low and bring it up, look up and keep that chest up, okay? When we do that, we come up. We can come up on our heels. When we do that, just bringing those heels off the floor, almost like a little bit of a raise. And when we do that, again, adding in cardio. Always optional, okay? But let's go down and do 4 more squats, okay? Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, you can raise one heel. You can raise both heels. You can even hop, okay? Again, I want you to have options and feel comfortable with what you're doing. Challenge, but nothing that's going to injure you, okay? Let's do a few more squats. Again, put the weight in your hips and heels. Let's look up. Let's keep that chest up. You don't want to bend over on this one. You want to keep that chest up. And if we wanted to, we could raise our arms to add a little bit more intensity. Because anytime we're taking our arms above our heart rate, again, we're elevating that. And it's up to you how comfortable you're feeling with that, okay? So let's take these heels, dig them in, hips. Let's do 4 more squats, okay? 4, 3, keep that chest up, 2, and 1. How did that feel? Okay, let's bring those legs back in together. And this time, let's keep the legs and the feet, everything is together. And let's take those arms all the way up. Oh, stretch it up. Lean over to one side. Come on, give me a lean from that waist. Bring it up and down. Other side, come on. Reach up. Oh my goodness. Great. Both arms are up and bring it all the way down. Okay? Right here, inhale from your belly button. Inhale again. Now I want you to drop your head to one shoulder. Just let it relax, okay? Sometimes you don't realize how much stress and tension. Just relax it. Just let that head fall to one side. Don't force it, okay? Just let it stretch, lean over. Bring that head up. Great. Let's go to the other side. Come on. Just let it fall. That's it. Oh, my goodness. One side is always going to be a little bit more flexible. You know that. There we go. Bring that head up. Inhale from your belly button. Last time. Blow it up and out. And this is what I want you to think about is we're going into a new month. We're coming out of the holiday. And we really have more of this year behind us. I want you to think about what I've said throughout the year. And that is giving yourself 10 minutes. Just taking 10. You may not have a lot. You may have more than that. But understanding those 10 minutes can add up. You can do 10 minutes maybe 3 or 4 times a day, whereas you may not be able to carve out 30 minutes. Understanding that it all adds up, and every bit of it is a movement that you can incorporate. So I've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a great Tuesday with me. And hey, you know what? Keep moving, Judy.
Jerry, thank you so much for that invigorating. And yet, and still, it kind of made me feel as though I had worked off some of that I put on Monday. But we would like for you to know we have dropped a survey in the chat box. Please take a moment to let us know what you think about the program. And we would like to thank each of you. Thank you, Jerry, especially for joining us today. And remember to tune in on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for the next session of Mind for Movement. So, to each of you, have a great Tuesday. Goodbye.
Bye bye.